to the Cloud Slayer podcast. Today got a special guest, Matthew Gamber. I didn't get to do too much of an introduction. I'm sorry about that, guys. I kind of wanted to keep it organic. We just started recording, started talking, and stuff like that. We had some things go wrong with like the heater and stuff like that. But, you know, we persevered. We kept going. And I'd like to thank Matt for coming out. Hey, thanks, brother. I do appreciate it. And every time we do come together, you know, like a pair of butt cheeks, I do appreciate it. I hope each and every one of you guys enjoys and has a great day and or night whenever you're watching this. Peace out, guys. Look into like those generators. I wonder how much those fuckers run for. Quite a bit,
A couple grand. Them Hondas are like fucking, I don't know, 3,400.
Holy fuck.
For like, you know, to run your house off. Like
Sure.
if you were trying to run a house as it normally would.
Yeah. As it should, I guess.
You know, to be able to have like a decent amount of outlets and
Absolutely.
lights and shit like that.
Right. Fuck yeah. You do anything this weekend now?
Gay stuff.
Gay stuff. Your old lady pulled out the strap on.
No, I didn't really do too much. We was just hanging with the kids, chasing them around, trying to get errands done, and fucking the daughter hurt herself at dance. Her ankle was all fucked up. She had to go to the doctor and shit.
Colored or something?
Sprained it.
I see. That's not good.
Yeah, and it was like the final dance meet.
Mm-hmm. And she really wanted to be there and shit?
Yeah, and she like danced through it, but you could see like on the video where she like had her ankle rolled. It's pretty gross.
Pretty bad.
Yeah, she's a trooper, but this is the one like a couple years ago we took her to the skate park and she fucking smacked her face on the skate park and like was all bloody and shit, but like she didn't cry. She was laughing about it and shit, but she was upset. But
right, that's pretty
tough.
crazy.
It's pretty tough.
Yeah,
It's awesome.
hell yeah. I mean, people like those kind of stories though too, like persevering. Basically, you know, it's like one of those like you hear those pro athletes go through that shit too. You know, like he was having a bad day because his mom died or some shit like that. You know,
Right.
like last week, or she's going through battle with cancer. You know.
Dog got hit by a car.
Yeah, you roll your ankle on the biggest day of your life at this so far, you know. It's like it'd be crazy if you told it in like a story and stuff. And I don't know how traumatic it would be, you know.
Yeah. It always comes back to like the old people though. They'll be like, you know, my fucking days, fucking a terrible storm. And we was barefoot, butt naked, uphill both ways, in a sea of barracudas, dick deep. And you're like,
But the nut.
oh, don't make no sense.
Meanwhile, what's he talking about? This bitch ass movie portrayed people as weak ones.
It's a miracle, Grandpa's talking again. You know what he's saying?
He's been dead for 10 years. Whoa.
Whoa.
That turned dark. Oh, yeah. Nothing.
It's a miracle.
Miracle on Ice. Jesus.
Do you ever go to Miracle on Ice? Like the Ice-capades or any
No.
Disney on Ice?
I'm brown. I don't attend that stuff, man. I don't know. I don't have a better excuse than that, but
That's piss poor.
I worked at that one all.
Which is the reason I didn't go, because I was piss poor.
Yeah. I don't even know what those are about.
It's like the Disney reenactments on ice.
Okay, I
Well,
got you.
Ice-capades, I suppose. Well, it's not all Disney, but you know what I mean? It's like a theater on ice. It's not just like figure skating.
Yeah.
They tell a story. It's ballet with frozen water.
Yeah. I seen the commercials when we had the old VHS tapes.
Yeah.
They're like Disney on Ice, brought to you by, you know. It was like cool.
Pepsi.
Man. I wanted to, but it was like that's what rich people did, and like we thought, you know.
Well, like
They get to go to Disney World.
Sesame Street on Ice, they did that. They used to tour Big Bird.
But
Bird on Ice.
down at the state capitol, they used to make like those ice castles or some shit like that. Went there one year. That was pretty sick. I
Yeah.
was like, oh man. They had all those like sculpting contests, and it was like, I think I was like 8. That was pretty sick.
I never not till Detroit Lakes. They had some ice castles and stuff over there, and like an ice bar.
And then you can go in there and shit?
Yeah. And now, like, I look on the Instagram, they got ice hotels. There's one in Sweden.
Oh, man.
Probably about, like, the sweetest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
But
Anybody melt
cold. No, it's just, they have beds and covered in furs and weird shit, but it's just nice.
Fucking Donkey Kong's dick on him. Warm me up.
Coxicles for wall prints. Somebody just just leaves like warm mushroom imprints around the perimeter of the bed.
Yeah, at least it wasn't on somebody's face, I guess.
Oh, no. Frosty the Snowman.
And a very lofty wiener, I guess.
And a Roman helmet. Fucker.
Oh, shit. Man. Yeah, fucking, I got too lazy. I didn't even do my breaks. Was it what the fuck, man? But wasn't so much lazy, like I said. A little sick earlier, so I was like, fuck yeah.
A little sick earlier?
Yeah, I think I was born that way, though.
All right, Lady Gaga.
Mom, you gave birth to a pervert. Come on, man. Mom! Throw me some chicken. Whacked in the face.
George said his kids don't eat cheese curds.
Yeah. Fucking weirdos. It's good.
It's crazy to me.
Right? Like, he likes cheese curds. I wonder why they don't.
Probably because they never got a chance to have any. You know why that is? He didn't share.
He didn't share? I'll take all the good stuff. You gotta get that thing to record? That stand's way better than those other stands you had, though.
Well, that other one was like 2 inches tall and a piece of this. You know what I mean?
Hey, man, that's average to some of us.
It's about average. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
I don't know. We'll see. Doesn't matter at this point.
That picks up pretty good audio, though, right? Because
I think that in itself isn't too bad.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know what that thing's gonna do. I've heard that thing and it can be loud as shit.
Gotcha. I wonder, because are you gonna just send that through like Dropbox and then upload it that way? Yeah.
Yep.
I wonder if people could do that, like, I guess, I'm sorry, if I can, just through their phone itself and not like require a laptop or something.
I don't think you need a laptop, in all honesty, dude, because the software that I've seen, and I know sweet fuck all about any of it, but from what I've seen, everything that you could have on your phone, you could do like you would on a computer. It's just a different version. Plus, coupled with the fucking, you got S Pens, you got editing stations, you got digital audio work centers on there, you got all kinds of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Like that, what's that Cap Cut thing?
Oh, yeah.
That had a gang of editing options. That
Eric was on there for a minute.
365, yeah. There's a lot of stuff, man.
Yeah, was it?
I wish I was smarter,
Yeah, to make these programs?
Yeah, and like get paid.
Oh, yeah.
And now I'm just like not getting paid and struggling to try to use them because I don't really know what the fuck.
This is adulthood. Oh, yes.
To Party Central.
Oh, man.
This is where the party hits.
Right. Oh, man. Everything costs too much money nowadays. Start a template. I've never done that. That's like some business thing.
Yeah, that's something. That's the one. Power Director 365.
Yeah.
So that's the one I was looking into. So we'll see what happens when I have a little bit of shit to import and monkey with. Between that thing, this thing, and this hairline. You know what I mean? It should be pretty fucking good, man.
Don't be dissed by hairline.
It's
I'm starting
amazing.
to look like Vegeta here.
Vegeta. Yeah, you wish, dude. He's a legend.
Big old point. I hate carrots for some weird reason.
I don't know, man.
To you that never watched Dragon Ball Z, you guess, but you be those.
My kids. But it's okay. You're a big boy now.
Yeah, I'm a grown man now.
Grown.
Oh man, I can eat cheesecake when I want.
Oh, I love cheesecake.
If it gets too bad, I'll probably just shave it. Be bald, you know.
Just start from scratch
Just stay bald.
forever.
I'll be like Michael Jordan or something, you know, except not that dark.
Does anyone ever know, like, if he actually had hair or could grow any?
No, I'll just tell him I lost it in Lake, I don't know,
Honestly,
Lake Minnetonka or some shit.
No. He got purified in the waters of Lake Minnetonka. Honestly, I've never seen that dude with, like, stubble, though.
Which one?
Michael Jordan.
Yeah. Yeah, he probably like shaves it every day or some shit.
It was always shine on, like perfect.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when he was younger, he had like a bunch of hair and stuff like that. But,
Did he? I guess I never looked into it.
but as soon as it started going, he's like, fuck it, just shave it completely, you know? You see like Charles Barkley and these guys diss like the LeBron James and shit about it. Because he had that like toupee and his hair like came out that time. They're like, come on, bro, just shave your head,
I
man.
don't know. Like, if you got, I don't know. The toupee,
Yeah.
I don't have that issue, but if I did, I'd probably just be bald, I think.
Yeah. I mean, that's almost like you're probably your beard hair, because if you wanted to be clean, you'd have to shave like every other day or every day, huh?
Yeah.
Your stuff shows up pretty quick. Well, when you shave, it's
I
like,
don't know if that's a diss, you furry fucktard. It does. It's not terrible. Like, I know some people that'll have like a full face mullet by 5 o'clock. You know, mine will take, like 2 months or something to be in and around.
well, I mean,
this, but
you see the stubble right away, though. But
Yeah.
like me, you'll just see it in like two
yeah,
passes.
same day you'll have stubble.
Oh my God.
It won't, it won't take too long, but it's not.
Right. Like, start chewing on some lumber or
It
some
is
shit.
annoying because you have like.
You ever wear the fucking lumberjack patches? Those are cool, though, man.
Not outside of the house. That's my pajamas.
Oh, man.
Well, yeah, I have like 3 or 4 red, like ginger hairs that grow first,
Yeah.
like foremost. And so you wind up like in the interim pulling those out like 4 or 5 times before you have a beard because they're always like 3 times longer than everything else. It's a real facial abomination, dude.
Oh, yeah. And the little hair I do got, that's like, I got a bunch of those weird
It's a
strands.
good look, though. It's a good look. Like, I see it, It's a good logo now.
Oh, yeah.
Now, if you change
throw it
that,
in
you'd have to change your logo, too, though.
I gotta like switch my stash up too, you know. It's not even that thick in real life, you know.
No, but if we get some mascara,
So mascara.
I could line you up, dude. It'll look nice.
I have been watching those like makeup tutorials and shit. So.
Fuck yeah, I watch all the ones on Netflix, dude, especially. They're amazing.
Those little kids.
They got a show called Glow Up. Have you ever seen that one?
I have not. I only see the stuff on like YouTube and.
It's real shitty. I watch the hell out of it. Yeah, you get glued to it, man. It's super good. But
It is like a work of art, though, you know, in its own form.
right. I mean, because decorating, I suppose, a human like moving body is way different than just a flat wall.
Yeah, you still gotta. I mean, you put a lot of thought and effort into it, a lot of practice for sure, you know. I ain't got no hands like that. Oh,
No,
man.
me neither. I don't have talent. I went to school with some pretty talented people, and I see them do some crazy stuff still back home, like in and around Denver and in and around your mouth.
Yeah, I mean, I had a cousin. He was like our art teacher, but he did like a lot of Native American art down in the cities and stuff like that. It's pretty cool, but you watch him do that, pay attention to that detail and stuff like that. It's cool as shit.
It's respect. Like it's crazy, the talent.
Oh, man.
And each one of them's like the different entity too. You have like paint brush versus airbrush versus and even like there's street forms of stenciling,
Canvas only or some shit.
oils,
It's
greasy Italians.
greasy.
What else is there?
Right? And then like some of them just like paint like certain animals and stuff like that. Or,
Yeah.
from a certain pose.
Yeah. What's your meaning? Yeah. What's your I don't know all the terms, but
Hit that strong side pose.
portrait versus realistic, or nature versus
Oh yeah, there was this one girl on our.
George Bush painting.
She was like in our class, but she'd always sketch. It was like she did like actual people, but it looked like comics in a way and shit. That shit was pretty sick, man.
Oh man,
People used to make fun of her though, but
Because she was cooler than them, probably.
Yeah, but I thought it was awesome, man. It was awesome. Like, holy fuck, I wish I could draw that good and, do stuff like that, because that takes, like, a creative mind,
When I was in school, we had this project to do, and we had to do... It was basically like a self-portrait, but it had to be in the style of something. Mm-hmm. But I didn't really grasp it, because I'm not... Well, clever.
That's like a name.
And so my rendition of what I thought I was supposed to be doing was recreating the Mona Lisa, but with my face in charcoal.
We all know you meant
it. Like if I wanted to feel like a natural woman, I think of Mona Lisa.
Yeah.
Like they got songs.
Rap songs.
Picture.
It's like the most famous picture in the world.
So yeah, that's what I did in school. And like when I see like all the other kids bringing their shit up, and I was grown enough to know better. Mm-hmm. I was in like 8th grade, so I knew what shame felt like. But just in case I had forgotten, I had revisited it that day after all the other kids paraded their works up to the front and showed us. And now I was like, well, I got this Mona Lisa, what looks like me. And it's just like, bing, bing. Oh, man. It was horrible.
Oh, yeah.
I don't really get art, I don't think.
Yeah. I've never been good at it, but I always like been a part of it. And like art class, I always tried my best. But even if I sucked and stuff, I'm like, whatever, at least I tried. Whatever.
I mean, I enjoy the shit out of it. Like, but if you're going to ask me to recreate something or to get whatever artist's emotion was put in play when he duct taped a fucking banana to the wall, I'm not going to know how to feel. I'm not. No.
I don't know if you're trying to like swing his main ding-a-ling or what, but
yeah, just trying to throw clout, like slams it up on the wall and says, "Nanner, that's what I'm rocking. Duck it."
My nanner's bigger than yours, boys.
Yeah, and I can get that. All right, high five, dude. Great, high bunch, big old bunch of nanners.
But for that to be something to be paid for and then exhibited isn't really cool.
Big money.
Right.
Art, it's subjective. But that's a cop-out.
And it doesn't last.
Really. It's all fad.
Right. I don't know. I guess it is what it is.
I love it.
I wouldn't pay to see it, but
there's cool things about it. Like I like going in art galleries and seeing installations. Oh, that's a technical term. That's what they call it. Woo!
That's like my payments for my PS5.
Yeah, installments. And seeing installments. But I don't always know like what the feeling is. I just like to check it out. And there's some stuff, of course, that you got to just give props to because it's like glassworks where they use like, fucking heat and extra shit. Not just splatter and paint. All over the fuck.
Right,
and then being like, yeah, bitches.
Right.
I'm not going to know what to do with that, but you still got to give respect for some of the cooler shit.
Yeah. It takes a lot of time and effort to do that glass paint stuff, man. That's crazy. Or the glass work. Oh, man.
Yeah.
It's like they're like blacksmiths almost, except with glass and shit.
Truth.
It's like,
and they got to be like as tough, but delicate, so they don't bust the shit, deal with all the heat. On fucking eggshells, really.
Right.
It's pretty sweet.
It'd be cool to go see that, though. You know what I mean? I wonder if we got like one around here. Go check it out one day or some shit.
Sure, we can find some fucking hippie blowing some glass behind the fucking dumpster.
Oh man, stay away from those fucking broken light bulbs, man.
Yeah, but no, I'm sure there's some pretty cool glass blowers around here. Yeah, they got that thing in town. Maybe they'll do a show sometime. Be cool to check it out or look it up. I'm sure St. Paul, they always got stuff. They got culture.
Yeah, they probably got it from like down in the cities or something, Sometimes they just get like stuff shipped to them or something like that. But they might be knowledgeable on that stuff too, or give you a gateway into it, I guess. Never know. I'm too white for that stuff.
It's true. It's true. I have seen you.
Look like a golding porcupine with a mullet. It's cute. Man. Prime is the sponsor.
I don't even have a sponsor.
Neither do I. But, oh man. I don't know. Those are some weird controversies too, you know? Like, fucking scamming people out of like millions of dollars or some shit like that. And then he gets sponsored with like UFC for their drinks. Like, I wonder how the hell that works, you know? But they're all probably like friends and shit. They're like, oh, I'll bail you out, you know, type scenarios.
So I was watching a lot on that, and it's like with the YouTubers too, they just kind of piggyback.
Yeah.
So like when you send in for merch, it's actually not from that company, it's from another YouTuber and their company, and it's just this big conglomerate really, and it just stacks up to the top, which good for them. You know, like if you're making money, shit yeah.
Right? Not when you're losing money though.
I have no idea how it works. Therefore, I'm nervous about all that, and I'm gonna be fucking leery about people, you know.
Absolutely.
I don't like money. It's mean. It's
mean.
Cruel.
Smacks me in the face.
It smacks me. Treats me horrible.
Yeah, like you get too much of it, then they're after you type shit.
Right. There's not a whole lot of good that comes out from just money alone.
Absolutely.
Like increasing the amount of money that somebody has does not better them.
No, not at all. But if you bring it up as an average too, I mean that brings up fucking prices and shit too. So that's not a good thing, I guess. Inflation of these fucking eggs and stuff like that. It's like, what the fuck, man?
Right.
$20 for a carton. the big peck. It was up to like $25, $26 for a little while, and it was like the 6 pack.
Well, it makes a guy not want to eat eggs.
Yeah, it's like, holy crap.
Peanut butter, though.
Yeah, you gotta gulp that down. But
Peanut butter's back. Peanut butter is going strong. The peanut butter
those
market.
Vienna sausages too.
Oh, Vienna's, man.
Oh.
Been hitting those. Any tinned beef, bro.
Yeah.
Tinned meats all day.
Fucking luncheon meat. Oh man. The jalapeno flavors. It's good. I keep those up and then fucking like throw them in my soup or some shit.
I throw them in with the mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah. Little wiener jokes.
Those are good though, you know. You grew up without like mac and cheese and hot dogs, then you're like, oh man, this life sucks.
Yeah, cheese and wieners.
Or sometimes hamburger instead. I thought I like that better.
Yep.
Like a hamburger.
Well, I mean, that's all Hamburger Helper really is. It's like, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, so.
Oh, I seen this thing though, and I kind of want to do it. So, some Fuckleberry had like a pan of some waffle fries.
Uh-huh.
You know, can you see that? And then
Spirit hands.
in another pan, he had like a layer of pizza sauce, but on the top of the sauce, right in the pan, was a shit ton of cheese and pepperoni.
Okay.
So then he just had the fries, and he poured the saucy cheese pepperoni thing out of the pan onto the. He made pizza fries.
Oh yeah.
He made pizza fries.
Did he have to bake it after that or what?
No, because they were ready.
Oh, okay.
The waffle fries were.
Did he have to like let it set to cut it up or anything like that? No.
Probably should.
Yeah.
Because if you're just gonna like grab it, you're gonna burn yourself. But it looked really sexy.
It sounds good.
He was hot.
I just seen that one with the.
He made pizza fries.
Oh man. Get your breath, Matt. What the fuck?
I'm sweating over that. Think about it. Pizza fries.
Diabetes. Watch out.
Jerome Bettis, diabetes, all the Bettis.
That's my cousin. But there was like, they use like those, what's that really famous caramel that makes those, were the originals? They put like a bunch of those in there, kind of like a little bit of water, and then they like got it into a liquid, threw the popcorn kernels in there, spun that around, and the popcorn started popping with that fucking caramel stuff on there. Oh man, that looked pretty good too.
Like within the caramel, it was popping?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Like when I put the steam on there, then kernels start coming up. It must have been oil or something that they put in there, not like. Oh.
Morning on that.
Oh man, it'd be pretty good. It's probably better caramel than the shit you get with pre-caramel on there or some shit like that.
What about like caramel popcorn cheesecake?
They'd probably make it.
Probably make it.
Probably down like the cities or something, you know, where they're trying new fads and stuff like that.
Yeah, because I'm ready to pay $21 for a slice of that.
We got that stuff from the Ugly Cheesecake Factory. That stuff's pretty expensive.
Is that they sell that at the store now, right? At
Yeah.
the Lukens.
Yeah, Lucan's, yeah.
Shout out to Lukens.
Oh, yeah. Did you try it out yet?
No, I can't afford it.
Can't afford it.
I can look at it though. I did some window shopping and it looked delicious.
I prefer like
amazing.
homemade stuff though. So
Yeah, me too. Lorinda gave me the cheesecake app. She gave me the lowdown on the cheesecake app.
Oh man, she made that killer cheesecake for Benji's birthday. That shit was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Oh man, almost died. Almost died that weekend. As a matter of fact.
Oh, heavenly.
Oh man, I think I stopped like breathing, like my heart started beating 2 heartbeats within each bite. So it's.
I think you just experienced twice as much heart.
Twice as much.
Yeah, just cheesecake gives you more heart. People say it gives you like breakdowns, but I think it just gives you more heart.
Oh man, I don't know. It was really good though. She did a great job.
Makes me feel lovelier.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm laying there in like a cheesecake-induced coma with like drools.
Just fucking pouring caramel on you and shit.
Put caramel. Ah!
This will wake you up.
Thank you.
Sucking your thumb like you do it. Oh, shit.
It was all too real.
Imagine that being on a fucking commercial.
I thought it was a dream, but apparently they were watching.
They were watching. They're always watching, man.
Good.
All day.
That's the only reason we do it.
For the aliens. If you guys don't believe in aliens, I mean, they're out there.
I was asking the kids again, and one of the kids said that he believes in aliens purely because people are weird.
Hey, makes sense to me.
So, like,
I'm gonna
all
say
you
no.
weird fucking nutters out there, the kids are onto you. You're aliens, and we're gonna fucking suss you out. Fuckers.
You can't run
You can't.
or hide.
I mean, I got legs.
Well, if you're naked, I won't come near you.
There's a defense mechanism.
Yeah.
Get your butt out, and this guy won't just run from you. No, this one's got his ass out.
That's my kryptonite.
Nope, I'm not doing it.
I don't even think he wiped solely. Look.
There was a kid in treatment, and that was his defense mechanism when I was in there. But it wasn't just his butt. He'd get his whole Frankenbean situation out.
Oh, man. Yeah, we had a kid that nobody would go bathroom with him because he just throws both hands on the ground. Then they'll be standing there.
Which is fine. Like, it's comfortable, cool, but your drawers are like laying on the ground.
It's like, bro, it's the 3rd grade. Pull the bitches up.
Oh, yeah. And don't raise your arms above your head on the wall.
Nobody's frisking you.
Nobody's trying. I don't know.
Oh, man. Yeah. Oh,
I've been to a few truck stops. I guess that's standard protocol,
yeah.
but
I suppose so.
that was the 90s. You know? I don't know what they're up to now.
We all thought we were going to die in 2000. So.
We did. I stopped doing homework there for a while because a kid in school convinced me that it was the fucking end of days. I think I was in 7th grade, and we stopped doing homework for a whole week, and then nothing happened.
Yeah.
And that wasn't even like the millennium turnover. He was just really religious.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know. Everybody else is freaking out, and I'm like, whatever. But, so, I don't know. I think I was like kindergarten or 1st grade or something like that.
Yeah, I didn't even understand enough about computers at the time to care like what this Y2K bug was going to be.
Yeah.
You know? Well, it's like a fucking... I punched a pine beetle once. How bad can the bug get? You know?
Right.
I've seen some locusts before.
Can't get much worse than that.
For real.
Oh, man. Yeah, I just wanted to go home and play fucking imaginary Power Rangers on my bed, jump around and shit. Because our beds are on the ground, so I just jumped from my brother's bed to his. Then we beat each other's asses, pretend like we're doing moves on the fucking putties and shit. Great times.
I remember running around. No, I didn't do it, but I had kids. They ran around with the swords.
Yeah.
And they were just the foam swords. I remember when those came out and beat the shit out of each other with them things. It was real rough, dude. It was real rough. And then Nerf come out with some bigger ones, just like some battle ones that looked like they came straight out of He-Man.
Like a fucking big ass torch or some shit.
Yeah, they had like spiked flail things and axes, double-head axe shields, the whole works. We got those for the kids that were beating on each other for a long time.
Fucking LARPing and stuff.
LARPing. That's the final frontier.
Final frontier. They got, in like Germany or some shit like that, Netherlands maybe, theirs are like fucking explicit and shit. They do some weird stuff like that. Like they have like some love story in it and stuff like that.
Love stories?
Yeah, then they do like fake rituals and shit like that. I'll have to share it with. I'll share it. I'll send it to you if I can
I'm
find it.
excited. Can we get an invite over there to LARP? I've never LARPed.
Right?
I would LARP.
Especially with the fucking storyline to it, be like, whoa, this is crazy.
Yeah, it'd be like you just being in a video game, kind of. Like, choose your own adventure, and you could like teabag somebody in real time.
Yeah,
You know,
do that shit horseback.
Did that really feel like, dude, it felt like a nut, didn't it? It felt real.
Gotta try to get it through their Iron Mask or
Yes. LARP. You know, I LARPed this guy hard.
Take the beans to the face, brother. Oh, man.
With respect, of course. Well, yeah.
Little
respect,
saltine
too.
crackers, maybe. You ain't never had those nuts on saltine crackers?
I would fucking LARP, especially with full Nelson. He'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, clearly he's right there. Just get that. Why is he naked? What the fuck?
I know, the invisible man.
It's too late in here. I'm gonna turn out the lights, maybe. I'll show up.
Ooh.
See his outline. It's too white. Should have put him in front of that white door right there.
The blender.
The blender.
The blender.
Oh, man. Yeah, shit. No, I'm glad you guys had fun this weekend. Anyways, get to relax. Did you guys have to go out to the
We didn't go.
in-laws?
We
Kevin?
didn't go. And I'm going to tell you why.
Yeah.
We got lazy.
Yeah.
Okay? Not ultimately lazy, but we did some house stuff and was playing chess with the kids, and then some stuff happened, some retail shopping, and that was awesome.
Oh, yeah. Always fun.
Well, when you're getting deals, you know,
Yeah.
you feel the rush. It's fucking adrenaline.
When you gotta fight some old lady for the fucking t-shirt, you know.
From the top rope, dude. Fuck little Billy.
Oh, man.
But yeah, we played some chess. I had like a super proud. Well, I'm not that great at chess, but my kids, they beat me.
Finally.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Were you trying like hardcore? Trying to win?
No, like I legitimately was trying to win. Like I don't want them to just like
Win.
win. You know, this ain't no fucking.
This ain't no giveaway.
Don't just get a badge. It's
Right.
participation.
You are my affection,
But
motherfucker.
no, that's good. I got schooled.
Yeah, that's good. That's good though. At least their minds tick.
Little Cuba.
Little Cuba.
Little Cuba got me.
Yeah, you said he's been playing for a while now though.
He's been at it.
It don't take long for him to get good at that stuff.
He's got kind of like an analytic mind too. He's good with the Legos and the puzzles and, you know, solving all this shit.
Oh yeah, I used to like those unblock me games on the fucking phone all the time too. Those were always fun.
Unblock me.
Yeah, you know I had the. It's like a red
The
rectangle.
ex-girlfriend game?
Yeah, totally. And also these little rectangles, and they're like jumbled up, and you gotta like solve them to get that red rectangle out.
Yeah. You have to move them around one piece at a time. Yeah, we used to have the tile games, like the actual little plastic ones. I think my grandma used to bring those around when she'd show up from New Mexico.
Oh, nice.
She'd always bring little cool toys like that.
Oh yeah.
Finger traps.
Finger traps.
Yep.
The crossword puzzles.
Crossword puzzles.
The fucking maze. Those little maze ones.
Paddle balls.
Paddle balls.
Or the one with the little cup. What the
I
fuck's that
wasn't
thing
good
called?
at that.
No, I was horrible at it, but it would keep us busy. I think that was the thing, is keep the fucking kids busy
Yeah.
so the adults could go get high or whatever.
Yeah, I was always playing basketball or football though, mostly. So doing that stuff,
Aren't you?
running around.
Cool, dude. Sports.
Hey man, that's all my older cousins did, you know. So
I was just not cool.
they wanted to fill up their old team. They're like, get your pussy ass out there.
All right. Well,
right, come on,
like peer pressure to
Well,
build
I was constantly watching sports too growing up, you know, and I want to be like my dad. I want to be like my older cousins and stuff like that, because they all played sports, football, basketball, and all that shit. So that's what I wanted to be, right? So I'd be like, I'm better than Michael Jordan or some dumb shit like that, you know, kid dreams.
Fuck yeah, better hair too. Better hair too.
Yeah. Hell yeah. So I don't know. You know how it is for dreaming when you're younger, though. You always have some kind of idol for whatever you're striving for. And, you know, like you said, when you're younger with siblings or older cousins, they like push you to that next level and whatever the fuck you're doing, stuff like that. It's like, hell yeah.
Yeah, we're the same. I mean, we didn't have like the football sports, but we would push each other as far as skateboarding and snowboarding, or we were doing dumb shit and playing hacky sack a bunch, you know, like being athletic and stuff, running around, but
Yeah.
not so much sports related.
Yeah. I mean, we get like, when I was like 8, we started like smoking cigarettes and shit, and they'd get like cigarettes and stuff like that. You know, it was crazy. He was like 8 years old, smoking cigarettes. You know, like,
I know, and I'm so pleased that I have kids that have made it to like as far as they have without corruption. Mm-hmm. Because when I was young, it was troubles.
it was all out there.
We was doing dumb stuff. We was doing whatever.
Yeah.
I think before I even smoked a cigarette, I had like this little wood pipe and this skateboard ramp, and we had smoked it. Tea, like ripped open a tea bag and put it in this wood pipe because I thought that's what people did. And it was a real shitty wood pipe. So coupled with the wood and the tea, it burnt the piss out of our lungs.
Yeah.
Oh, it hurt so bad, and we were just coughing like this nasty shit, chamomile, rosemary, fucktard taste. It was brutal.
Did you get fucked up, or was it just?
I think because it was a lack of oxygen from coughing so much, it's the only reason we felt any kind of weird.
I think kids had like pine needles too when I was a kid.
Yep.
Like no thanks, or they tried to do like coffee or something. Like
Coffees, man, like I knew a girl that smoked cat shit.
Oh, that's rough.
I dated the girl that smoked cat shit. I should say.
Oh, did you kiss her is the question.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Before I knew.
Smell like cat shit.
But I think I smoked like a cockroach one time.
Yeah.
Did you don't smoke roach
So
or some
after
shit.
did you kill it or was it alive?
No, I killed it, but the fucker, like, it popped.
Yeah.
You know how bugs do when you burn them?
Yeah.
Pop, little pop up.
Okay.
Some
So you
weird
didn't let them
gas
sit there
line.
for a while and like dry out, then try to smoke them.
No, I didn't put it in the grinder or nothing. Or even season it with Lowry's.
just bit the head off and
Yeah, I should have. Maybe it was the eye and the ass popped. I should have just went for the legs. Just cooked the legs.
it was, we made my little brother touch a cockroach and he was all crazy. It is creepy, but it's like whatever.
I got a kid that doesn't like the bugs, man. I could just imagine what he.
I hate bugs now,
pissed. He'd be pissed. I remember seeing some big ass bugs. Like the first time I went to Shreveport, like Bossier City, Louisiana, they got, you know,
Like real big
coming from Colorado, we had bugs and cockroaches and crickets and things like that. But you go down there and like they got the like June bugs, but like palmetto bugs.
but bigger, like way bigger.
Fucking big. And they were all on East Kings Highway and just crunch, like all night, just crunch. You know, because they'd just be on the road, just big, popping all the time. Just
When we get those
driving
fucking
over.
army worms, it's like that too.
Oh, so gross, man.
Yeah.
It's like, and it's so hot, you could just smell them, all the dead bugs.
Just cooking.
Just, ugh.
Oh man, that's fucking rough. It's disgusting.
Other than that, Shreveport, Louisiana is beautiful.
Yeah.
But those palmetto bugs were fucking meat. Dude, they were so big. If they could find like a way to grind them up, make some foods out of them, it would be, you know.
It should be high in protein.
And a renewable resource. Some fuckers were everywhere, man.
Have enough to feed the homeless.
Right? Right? I would eat them. It's Soylent Green, whatever.
Right.
You know, just make some fucking protein cubes out of them.
If it's free, the government try to regulate it.
Yeah, just put Kraft label on it. I'll eat it.
Well, I mean, they eat like chiplets and stuff in like Mexico. I'm sure they'd probably eat it if they seen it now.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah. Put a little like cayenne,
Cayenne on
little
there.
lime,
Habanero.
habanero. Yeah, just put hot sauce on it. Just anything with fucking hot sauce.
We gotta kill it.
Yep.
Salt and pepper. Salt and pepper for you folks that don't eat hot stuff.
Salt and pepper. That's the Norwegian hot sauce. Scandinavian hot sauce is pepper.
That's all you need on a steak, right?
That's what it seems like. Like you hit some of those hot sauces and it's just like they added more pepper and that's it.
Yeah, way too much of it. Some cases, it's like you can taste the seeds, but maybe that's how hot it is. But I don't know.
I think so. I don't know. I love the seeds though. Like I don't like peppers without the seeds. What's the point?
I like the ghost pepper ones because it kind of tastes like a spicy seaweed.
Yeah.
You know, like a really hot seaweed.
I think you nailed it with that.
Yeah.
They're good.
Yeah, especially like those dehydrated ones, you know, where they're all dried out and stuff like that. I would take like a potato, slice it up in slices, put some butter in there, and throw one of those in there. So it would, when it melts, it absorbs that heat and shit. So it'd be a spicy.
Yeah, write them recipes down, players. Listen to this shit.
Don't touch your eyeballs.
Don't touch your eyeballs. Or your pee hole.
Or your pee hole, yeah.
Weirdly enough, don't.
Wash your hands, man.
Wash
That's Eric
your
would have
hands.
said.
Yeah, wash your hands, man.
Oh, shit. Oh, a guy just broke his movie.
Why not?
Yeah.
Just not with the hot sauce.
I don't know. Was there any like recipes you made when you were growing up? You know, like that isn't on the market or anybody made an idea about it?
I'll tell you one thing that was disgusting that I did as a kid that I can't believe.
Yeah.
Because if I think about it now, and it just kind of grosses me out, but I used to microwave eggs. Like scrambled egg.
You grease up like the pans.
No, just in a bowl. Just in like a bowl. And just mix it up and just microwave it. And it just turned into this fluffy thing, but there was always like uncooked egg, slimy egg at the bottom. And you just kind of flip it over and cook it again. It's this weird egg fluff.
Yeah. That's what we used to do for, Jen would do for Benjamin when he was a baby.
I can't stomach it now.
No?
But I loved it as a kid, maybe because I ate it too much. Or are you burnt out on anything from like your childhood?
Cheesecake, and I love cheesecake, but like I can't eat too much of it because I'll get sick. Because when I was a kid, I ate too much of it.
Right.
Because I love it so much. Like I'll do it nowadays, but I'll be like cautious. I'll be like one slice a day or something, you know, or else it'll mess me up.
You get a slice a day?
Well, I know, but I'm saying if I do, that's
King shit.
like if I buy like a cheesecake, I'm the only one to eat the
Ration it
cheesecake.
out, yeah.
So I'm like, there's 12 slices. Hopefully it don't go bad by the time I get to it, you know, or else I'll have 2 in one day. And
Or else I'll have to clean up right there at the end.
I'll have 6 of that one day.
What is this? So, sweet cucumber salad, old world. Are all pickles gluten-free?
No idea. You have to slurp it in.
Fucking tell me to slurp it down.
I'm guessing it's just whatever ingredients they put in there. Like this could have chemicals in it. Those stumps, those taste more,
Spicy garlic dill from Stumps.
yeah, they taste more fresh, like the pickle itself. Or cucumber. Tastes like a cucumber. Like a fresh one.
Woo.
It's like they cut it yesterday or something. I like that crunch though. I mean, I like these guys too here.
Where'd you get these at?
Over at Menards.
Oh! Shout out to Menards.
Yeah.
Say big money, motherfucker! I don't know how the song goes anymore.
Don't touch my
Who
nose.
was that dude? Like, I missed that dude from the commercial, but then he died.
I don't remember. I was a kid.
He was just an old guy, and he was always in the commercials, but he was like
White hair.
charming as fuck.
Hell yeah. Sounds like you just trust them. A lot more.
Yeah, leave him over here.
Oh man.
I'll pop this over.
They ain't hit you up, did you? Did they?
I don't know, my phone's way over there.
Oh. Oh. 9:20 now. I would say 9 or 8 or 9 or whatever. Is that bad?
Well, it's not good.
Why is that so hard?
I don't know. I thought I was weak. Here, you want me to get that for you, big guy?
No, I'm good.
All right.
I think it's because it's cold, man.
I got mine first.
Yeah.
Ow, that fucking hurt.
It does hurt.
You got it.
It's like I was accidentally grabbing that part with it.
Don't make excuses. You're fucking grabbing the wrong part of the shaft, he says.
That's not too bad.
No, but it's kind of like
It's
the
like sugary.
remnants of like a melted,
Yeah.
like otter pop.
It's that fucking zero sugar, fake sugar,
Yeah.
sweet shit. How was that warhead, that ghost warhead?
That was good.
Which one is that one?
That was a green apple.
Sour green apple?
Sour green apple.
Was it like that that Rockstar one that they discontinued a long time ago?
Yep.
Yeah, we used to take that with UV blue. It tastes like sweet tarts.
Well, I can see that.
Oh yeah. That was a good drink. But then they discontinued those Rockstars. Like, son of a baby. Now they're a specialty or something.
0 sugar. Okay.
Yeah.
We know that. It's also got cynomarbifalbination.
Yeah. What's that mean?
Monosodium fattium tributylsali.
I couldn't do any better.
And gluten-free.
Gluten-free?
Yeah!
Oh man.
Fuck you, gluten.
That's what it says.
Monosoy barbiturate rolled ball.
Soybean casserole.
Gorbachev.
Multidextrin.
Maltodex.
Maltodex. How many Dexters can you take? Oh man. As many as you want if you're Dee, I guess.
Ooh, double Dexter.
Double Dexter. Double the brand.
Ambidextrous.
It's Arch Enemy Mandark. You watch that one?
No.
Like in the cartoon that just put a bowl on his head and cut around his hair. My dad's like, let's have that one, come on here.
It's the worst.
Oh man.
I think me and my cousins gave each other bowl cuts at one point.
Yeah.
But it was not good. We had a lot of hair don'ts. But it was fun. Like,
Yeah.
we used to crimp each other's hair before we would go snowboarding, so we had these weird, like, poor white kid mullets. We looked like we were some weird, I don't know,
When you
hair
crimp
top
over-
entourage, except that none of us were ginger.
Would you use the crimp at?
We got a crimping iron, like for your hair.
Okay.
It was my sister's, for her, like, 80s.
I thought you were talking about like those one girls, they'd have those little weird clips at the end of their like fucking bunch of ponies and shit.
No, fuck that. What if I had some? I would have.
Oh man.
For style, of course.
Yeah. I mean,
Good research.
it probably took a lot of effort because they were like, they had that nappier hair, so like their hair would just stand up when they did that. So
Yeah.
'cause some of them they wouldn't like have that long of hair either. It would seem like some of the girls down there growing up, and it was like holy crap. But I'm sure it took a while for like their mom or somebody to braid their hair, or their older sister.
For a long ass time.
Oh yeah. I mean, some of those girls, they do some sick ass hairdos, like holy fuck, braid the hell out of that.
All the zigzags?
Yeah, I'm like holy fuck, takes fucking hours. It's crazy. We had that girl. Her name was Salam. She was really good at doing hairs and shit. She was like 16 and she was like doing everybody's hair in the neighborhood, and they like pay her money and shit. It was pretty awesome.
Fuck yeah, hustler.
Oh yeah.
Hustle.
Did a really good job, real tight and stuff like that. Oh man.
We just had like shitty hairstyles. In my town, it was like you just dye it blonde, so everyone was blonde, and then it was long blonde and grown out, so you had like the two-tone shitty, roots growing in look. You had like the early Vanilla Ice hair cloth
Yeah.
with the fade. And then they cut some stairs into the sides. We had some of that for a few years in town.
That's pretty sick, I guess.
And then it was like dirt heads. You just had like raggedy ass hair, skater cuts, which was just chopped.
Some like dreadlocks and shit
Yeah,
too.
well, yeah, there was dreadlocks,
Always though.
spider nests in them.
That'd be rough. How do you get that stuff out?
You cut the dreadlocks and throw them away.
That's it?
Yeah, you gotta sacrifice that hair.
Yeah. I had a buddy, he grew some dreadlocks. Went to school with him, high school. Like, oh, crazy, man.
My cousin had some sweet ass ones for a long time, and I remember he was using beeswax and started putting them in, I think, before I moved to Minnesota.
Yeah.
And then when I went back to visit him a couple years later, they were like full on. And he kept them for many years, but then I think he just cut them off. Probably got sick of them.
Yeah, it takes a lot to maintain them, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, and I think he had stuff in them.
Yeah.
Like attachments, lug nuts and seashells and license plates. You know, just things he collected along the way.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Keys.
Keys,
Yeah.
yeah.
To the castle.
At least you don't lose them.
I'd keep like handcuff keys in there if I had some.
Just in case you got chained up. Or
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
like I'm gonna Houdini this bitch.
Frisk every dreadlock. Good luck getting in there.
Good luck. Oh man. Yeah. My girl cousins, they'd always like every morning they'd be straightening their hair because their hair is nappy. It'd take fucking hours. I'm like, God damn, you gotta wake up super early just to straighten your hair and shit.
I wouldn't put up a fight.
No,
I just either have nappy hair or shave my head. God bless the people that just persevere through it.
Yeah. They'd have to like put their hair kind of tight, so when they got a little older, like looser skin and stuff, they did it so damn tight. Like, holy fuck.
I suppose pulling it tight as shit for years and years, you can't do that with nothing.
Right.
I know I tried to duct tape my eyebrows up for 20 minutes and made my head look real stupid.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like those old Chinese.
No way, it doesn't look stupid now though.
I don't know. But like those Chinese girls where they were like jamming their fucking feet in their shoes to make them smaller.
They wrap their feet from early birth because like it's like more feminine, more ladylike. He had small feet. He had some big old fucking ducky waders who were not quite the lady.
I mean, you could have the more kids or some shit like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Like weird stuff all over. You see like people that wrap the kids' heads so they have like elongated skulls.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is. But
People that cut their dick skin off.
no.
What's that about?
What's it? Like, help your pee better.
Travis. Why? No, just
How do you know I did that? That's weird.
You showed me this.
You showed me. Quit sending me pictures, bro.
Inquiring minds.
Yeah, I guess it became pretty normal after a certain time, though. Especially with, like, certain religions.
It's all been normal. Hanging from your nipples. I've watched rituals where they put like spikes through their nipples and people hang.
From the tree?
Yeah, old.
That ain't their nipples.
What is it?
They do it on their chest, like those old natives do. Like,
through the whole titty meat. I'm sorry. we gotta do it for the people on the internet that are gonna eat me alive and say, no motherfucking nipples. The titty meat. All the titty meat.
No, unless you want to do it by your nipples, I guess. Some crazy white people do that.
Man, don't yuck my mouth. I'm trying to. Maybe I got some big ass nipples that can handle all that.
They'd sometimes to like break that, like it was like a 4-day process, but sometimes they could choose to like back out of it to rip that skin off after the 4th day of. They got a fast for all 4 days, so they're making a sacrifice for like the people. So they can either back out like that and like punch out, or they can have them pull them by the up the tree. So they have like some thing going up to the piercings, and it's like a lever. They pull them, make that break. One year, there's like this one dude, he was up probably like 7 or 8 feet before it broke. Oh man.
7 or 8 feet, and then his skin broke.
Yeah, they must have fucking had a lot of skin on there or something, man. Oh yeah. But like my cousin, he when he did his, he thought they did it skinny on purpose, just so that he wasn't out there all 4 days or whatever, I guess. But I was like, I don't know, maybe that skin is dried up.
I don't know. I would cop out. Like, I'd be like, okay, this is gonna fucking hurt. Let's do it skinny. Keep it skinny, boss.
Yeah.
Keep it fucking skinny.
But yeah, who knows? They were trying to get me to do it one year. It's like, fuck that. I can't not eat for 4 days. So.
You ever see them bungee jumping dudes? That just bungee jump, basically with like grass and weeds.
No.
And they just tie like homemade fucking woven
like sinews
and shit.
Yeah.
Vines, and then jump out of crazy stuff, and there's no like bounce to it. It just kind of slows them barely, and then they hit the ground anyways.
What? I never seen that.
Yeah. It's real.
Is that a different country?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's
Antarctica?
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn? Right on the Sundance or what?
Yeah. One of the boroughs.
Right on.
No, I think, I want to say like South America.
Yeah.
It's something in the rainforest because they got big trees and lots of deciduous, lots of plants.
I know they use like zip lines for travels too, right? I seen that one video where that dude got stuck in the middle of the fucking zip line or something like that.
Yeah, they made a documentary about it. They called it, what was it, Tarzan?
Tarzan? Tarzan the Monkey Man.
Tarzan, yeah, they made a whole documentary. The Legend of Greystroke or something. And that was good. I saw it. It was about a white dude that lived as a monkey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take that, Jane Goodall.
Take that. I don't even know who that is.
I hope it's the monkey girl, but probably not.
Yeah.
Internet will eat that alive too.
Oh man. Shit. You got any upcoming plans coming up or anything?
No, but I got shit I want to do.
Yeah.
I want to get out in the field. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to bask in some sunlight.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to spring,
Uh-huh.
but I want to get outdoors and do some searching.
Okay. What are we searching for, sir?
I like ghost hunting.
Yeah.
I want to go play. Get some sketchy shit. I'm ready to get scared.
I'm ready to go in like a building now. If we can't go outside, it's so fucking cold.
I know. I wish we had that little bit of a fucking warm snap, but it wasn't enough.
Right.
That's why I'm ready for spring, so we can start doing outdoor shit.
Oh yeah.
I'm tired of being in the basement.
Check out that fucking cemetery we've been talking about, or fucking check out like that fucking where the headless lady's at. You know, when they're talking about, was that Lingby or something like that? We'll check that shit out.
Gonvik.
Gonvik.
I think it's in Gonvik.
Yeah, that'd be some scary shit to see. Like you see some headless person or some shit like that.
I just had to make sure I still have my head on.
Make sure. Man, they had a few other places though. They're always like. What about the cemetery? You said there's like
That undisclosed location.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the ground is like eroding away, and it was built on like this weird ridge that's sinking into a swamp. And now corners of like old caskets are like poking through old roots and stuff. I was out there a long ass time ago, so I can only imagine it's like shittier and sketchier.
I wonder if they got anything like. Did you like search around the whole area around there?
No. I never went back all the way down in there because the ground was kind of
like just really bad.
Soft, spongy.
Yeah, it might sink in.
Well, we'll find out.
Yeah.
We will find out.
I remember in Wisconsin there we had to do like fasting camps and stuff like that. You know, like a couple days or some shit like that. But we'd go look for our spots, but they had like weird drop offs like that, and like really spongy earth, like in a van. We'd like, I don't know, it was weird. Like my dad was over here, and I was over here, and then like the camp was like over here. And then I remember going this way because I was like, oh, this is easy. I can just go left with my dad because he'd be on the right from my view if I look that way. And then, so I went that way, and then I was like walking for a while. I was like, what the fuck? So I started getting scared while I was walking. So I turned back around and ran. But somehow I came back like from this way, and I was like looking at my dad. I was like, did this shit really happen? What the fuck? Yeah, it was crazy. So I got like I creeped myself out. I don't know how the hell that happened.
Yeah, you turned around, sucked yourself out.
Yeah, but when you're fasting and when you get first put out, you're not supposed to look at anybody, look at them or whatever. You're supposed to be in a different state of mind, like if you see people and stuff like that. It's weird rules.
Well, because you can see like a fake version of them, right? You're not seeing them for as they really are because you know you're like hallucinating.
Yeah, could be, but I wasn't even out yet. We didn't even go out. We were like setting up our like wigwams for it because we had to build our own wigwams. That's part of the process. You got to go cut down like saplings and stuff like that. Get down to the poles, you know, with like a post digger or whatever. So we had one of those, but you know, a little handsaw, cut them down real quick, and then we'd help everybody else out if they needed help putting theirs up too, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, I didn't do a good job on that. So well, we didn't have a sleeping bag for me, so like I was all freezing, you know.
Like,
oh man. And then all night I can hear this animal like beating on his chest for like a mate and stuff.
And you were like, Looking for a snuggle buddy anyways, because you were cold.
Yeah, so I went out there and tried to
Beat
back.
back.
But, you know, I was like, man, this would suck to get attacked. But then, like, I didn't do a good job with the canvas, checking it in too, so it was like really cold.
Oh, dude.
So I learned that the next time I fucking had to go out. So I was like,
You got a sleeping bag?
I got a sleeping bag, and I
Or
made
did you
sure.
bring condoms?
And a razor.
And the pants?
That helped with injury. But,
What's the worst experience you've ever had camping?
I don't know. Like, what do you mean by worst experience?
Have you ever got like stuck, like where you were cold as shit, thought you were gonna fucking die, like got scared?
It wasn't camping, but I got stuck in the woods one night. It was like one of the last nights I was drinking, but it was out in Cass Lake there. Drinking with my boy Thomas Heezers. Tommy, what up, buddy? But no, I'm trying to stop saying but let's go. We were drinking, right? We bought like this big thing of like natural ice of all drinks, right?
Yeah, nice.
And a little liquor, and then we were like fucking running around. And then he's like, "We'll just cut through the woods here, bro. I know my way." And then we were fucking.
That's not a good start.
Then it started raining, and I'm just walking, and I'm like stumbling. I don't know. I can barely see where the fuck I was going to. And then we smoked some weed and stuff too, like that. So I was pretty tore up. He was like, "Where you at?" And we were like calling her back and forth for like a couple hours, and then we came light out. I was like, "Damn, I've been walking out here." And then like, we went back to his house, and like we're just soaked, right? And we get back into his house. Motherfuckers didn't even have any blankets, so I'm like, still wires in there.
All up in your armpits?
Yeah.
That's the worst.
Put your hands in your crotch because your crotch is super warm. I was like, man, this sucks. I didn't die though. Good thing I didn't get sick neither. But, yeah, that was probably one of my worst experiences of being outside though. You know, didn't sleep or anything, but.
No, because you can't fall asleep if you're freezing your ass off. You can't get comfortable.
Oh yeah.
Until you get to the point where you're thoroughly exhausted, and then you might as well just let hypothermia happen.
You're right.
Just roll over and just fucking let it go.
Yeah. Yeah, because we got a ride from some dude in his truck, and then he like took us down there, and I should have thought about it. Like, when you're drunk, you don't think about it. It's like a couple minutes, but when you're walking, it's a long time.
Long ass time.
You know? So like, fuck. It was like, I don't know. Should have been out there in the rain anyways.
No, but you're not a weatherman.
You know?
You know what I mean? He's got the fucking forecast. You got natural ice. It's always sunny, right? At Maddie's. That's what they say. It says it on the box somewhere.
Yeah. And then the phones weren't that advanced at that time either.
No, they don't have all. No, flip phones didn't tell you the
I couldn't
weather.
afford the good ones, but.
No, I had a standard issue like flip phone. You can change the color of the screen to green to pink.
The
like
clam?
backlight, yeah. The oyster, clam,
Oyster,
whatever.
yeah.
The clap, whatever the fuck. I don't know.
We had the Oyster too, but it was like fucking $5 for unlimited texting of T-Mobile or Boost Mobile. What was
Yeah,
that?
Boost Mobile. Boost.
Or was that other one? Virgin Mobile. Virgin Mobile had a good prepaid one too, didn't they?
Oh yeah.
It was like,
Virgin Mobile. I was like the early goers too.
oh yeah.
I like that one. I had a bunch of them. I probably went through 4 different Virgin Mobile phones.
They're pretty cheap though. They're like the first cheap ones that were
Sam
affordable.
Squanch. Squanch. What was the predecessor to that? They were doing the, before it was phones, Virgin did, they were the music company, right?
Yeah. That dude
Like
from
Virgin Records.
yeah, the dude like that played Charlie and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory or whatever. Wasn't that the kid? He ended up owning Virgin Mobile or whatever.
Is that a real story?
I thought that's who it was, right?
I didn't know that.
Like he's had those long block blocks and shit, and he always was in that air balloon and shit in some of those commercials or whatever.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I
Oh
thought
shit.
I thought he owned Virgin Mobile though. I thought it was that kid that played Charlie and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. If I'm not mistaken, but I could be.
That's fun facts.
Yeah.
I didn't know that shit. If you're wrong, I'm not going to know. I'm not going to look it up because I want to believe that for the rest of my life. It's Charlie and the Chocolate. He loved that movie so much that he owned Virgin so that he could come up with a fucking Wonka Vader or some shit. They can go up, down, left, right, sideways, all that shit.
That was a dope movie, though.
That was a dope movie.
Yeah. Man.
I am excited to go something though. I'm most excited just to be out there with the dudes.
Absolutely.
I'm excited for spring.
I do want to find like some creepy shit at the same time, you know. I am looking forward to all that stuff.
Scared, dude. I want to be scared.
Oh yeah.
Like a classic, like boom shit. Like, did you just fucking hear that? Like, did a leprechaun just touch my dick? Kind of scared.
Or some object gets thrown at you or some weird shit.
Oh, fuck that. I've seen some videos where like a brick went flying.
Yeah.
Woo!
Is that the one where they were like checking that last prison Al Capone died at or whatever? Like they had like some brick fly at those guys and the dudes like jumped up the second story of the building.
No, this was like some shitty cellar, and it was some off-corner thing behind you know, they always have a boiler room. There's always a boiler room.
Right.
So they had some shitty fucking boiler room down there.
They like tortured people probably?
Probably. And they had walked by it, and you couldn't see the whole thing because of the shadow. But you could see there was no one in there, and they were filming, and the camera turned in to film this little room.
Yeah.
And a fucking brick went flying by the camera and hit the wall just hard as shit.
Fuck, that's crazy.
And like everyone took off running and they were tripping over it. So it was a real like Blair Witch breakout after that.
Yeah.
You know, like no such thing as a steady cam.
Right. Oh shit.
Pretty badass though.
Hell yeah.
Do you remember how exciting Blair Witch was the first time we saw it though?
Yeah.
Did you see it in the theater?
I did not. My parents didn't want me to go. Because my cousins didn't want me to go with. I don't blame them, you know. But when it came out, I watched it on TV, we turned on all the lights.
Was it pretty freaky?
And my cousins were like, you better not get scared, you pussy little girl, and stuff like that. Don't fucking ruin the movie for us. So.
That's something my brother would say.
Yeah.
Keep your eyes open! Don't cry like a bitch! Don't cover your face! Don't cover your face! Keep your eyes open!
But we did that because, you know, my parents, they like went out or whatever, and then they'd always watch us because they were there, older and stuff like that. So, you know, that or they beat the shit out of you.
Yeah, well, you never win. You can't win.
No.
Like, you get scared of shit or you get beat up. Or probably both, like every time both. You're not going to get out without being a little beat up with a horror film.
Right.
You know? Especially mentally.
Yeah. So you just like go with it. You're like, fuck it, all right. I ain't listening out this time. Which I did sometimes.
It fucking took me like 16 times to watch The Shining. But one worse than that took me even more times was this movie called The Changeling.
Okay.
So, not this one, because they did one, I think, in like 2000 and some change.
Yeah.
With Angelina Jolie called The Changeling, or Just Changeling. It's not that piece of piss, okay? This is like 1978, 70, I don't know. Early doors.
Just before that other haunted
If
one?
you get a chance to watch it, and you haven't seen it, I recommend. And it's like one of those movies where it's what you don't see that scares you. You know, the good shit.
Right.
Frightening stuff.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's all about, you know, today it's like special effects and loud noises and surround sound and makeup.
Fucking lightning blast.
Yeah, it's scaring the piss out of you by like jarring with noise. But
Yeah,
that old school shit was like that real surreal, subliminal, spooky piss.
It was
you know?
more close to reality. You know, you're like, fuck yeah. This
Like now when you pee your pants, it's real fast, but you used to pee your pants real slow. It's more intimate.
Right.
Yeah.
They built up to it.
Built up to it. It's a real fucking slow squirt.
I just hurt myself. Oh.
That's when you know you've seen a quality films. When you leave there stained with your own bodily fluids in some way, shape, or form. It's like, man, I really I got my money's worth out of that ticket.
I really shit myself this
I
time.
really
Oh man.
really enjoyed it. I love it.
You watched any horrors recently?
No, my lady and her daughter went and seen Megan.
Yeah.
I didn't go with. But I haven't watched anything. I've been trying to watch some scary stuff, but I get like 20 minutes in, and it always seems hokey. Hasn't really been anything mesmerizing or sketchy.
Gotcha.
I want to watch that new Hellraiser though with that girl.
Yeah.
Just because that's kind of a new twist. You get burnt out on like, however many horror films there are, but that's a new spin. So I'm gonna give it a shot.
I gotcha.
Otherwise, I've been watching cooking shows, cooking programs, cooking
stuff.
I'm not ashamed to admit it.
Yeah.
I watch the cooking shows. Like the Great British Baking Show.
Great British Baking Show.
Yeah,
That one ain't good?
It's full of gangsters.
Like actual gangster
Like
guys?
thugs.
Yeah.
Every one of them.
Well, they were on like that Gordon Ramsay one too, where they were trying to rehabilitate them and stuff like that.
There's no rehab for cooks.
Not for the cooks.
No, there's no rehab. It's thug life.
Thugs for life.
You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, they were actually in the prisons though too, doing that shit. I don't know what the fuck.
Rehabbing cooks in prison?
Well, they were giving them a chance to like be better in prison, teaching them how to cook and stuff like that. So when they get out,
craft like culinary skills.
Absolutely. So
skillsies, man.
Right, and some of them actually were pretty good, but they had their own problems, which is the reason why they're in prison, I suppose.
Yeah.
And it was like. That's pretty cool, gives them a backstory and it gives them another chance to prove themselves to like society and shit like that,
Well, plus you have time to come up with some pretty sweet recipes. Every time somebody comes out of prison, they got a new recipe, what involves ramen and fucking Cheetos.
Right, but this one they were like top notch though,
Well, yeah, I'm saying I'm sure they got like an actual culinary school. I'm just saying they got some ideas in there.
Yep, hell yeah.
Genius shit.
A lot of ingenuity.
Fucking right.
I mean, they should be making YouTube stuff, but I guess that one guy knows though, right? He makes fucking prison or jailhouse foods, and has little videos, gets a lot of likes and stuff like that.
I didn't know that. I'm not really up on all my YouTubers.
Yeah. Me neither, but I know Eric talks about the dude all the time, I can't remember the guy's name, but I've seen like a couple of them too, which is pretty cool. Like, make YouTube videos or something instead of fucking doing bad, doing unproductive stuff,
Do fun things.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many people out there that don't know how to like cook, learn how to cook for yourself. Right? I mean, it's beautiful because people can share that information with each other and then ultimately do it. So, oh man, I never thought of that shit.
You know what I want to learn how to do that kind of seems like maybe off kilter, but it's still valid? Mm-hmm. Sewing, bro.
Sewing?
Yeah, like get a sewing machine and like stitch my own gear.
You ever have to take classes for that?
Yeah, I did in school because the girls were there.
Yeah. Like home ec and stuff like that?
Yeah, that's what it was, home ec.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I like doing that stuff.
I made a backpack.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I didn't do really that good, but I wasn't into it then, but it'd be cool now.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember
just sewing some shit.
I wasn't too good at it either, but like my mom does like skirts and people's shirts and stuff like that, like little designs on them and shit like that. I got a shirt in the house. It's just like they like glue ribbons on and stuff like that too.
That's pretty dope.
But she like makes the skirts with the fabric herself and stuff like that. But
See, I want to get in. I don't know if I'm going to make my own skirts just yet. Mm-hmm. Maybe in the summer when I'm ready to shave my legs. Right now, it's so cold.
Try to make like those fucking loose pants or something.
Oh, that was sick.
You get a lot of breeze out there in the summertime.
That's all right.
Well, you probably have to find
some of the pair, they call it, I believe.
Yeah, you probably have to get some thin fabric though. You get that thicker stuff, it's gonna be warm as piss.
Yeah. Definitely not any woolen.
Yeah.
No woolen shit.
Right. I mean, like the other fabric they sell too is pretty fucking.
But I mean, when you think about it, you look at all this stuff people make these sling bags and these cinch sacks and like all this stuff that you pay money for that you could just kind of whip up yourself.
Yeah.
Like a windbreaker, you just get like some tarpaulin and some Gore-Tex, maybe some Cordura, and throw down a jacket, if you're good enough, you make your own stuff. Because a guy like me, all lanky and gooberish, has a weird fit.
Right.
It's hard to find things that are long
That
enough
fit
for
you.
my arms that aren't too wide for my slender
Torso.
chest. Because I ain't got much for titties.
I got no titties, people.
Got no titty.
Oh, man.
So, you know, if I could make my own fucking Flash, that'd be alright.
I mean, that'd be good too. Like if anything ever happened where you had to start making your own clothes in general, I guess. You know, just to know that.
Shit, yeah. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna run out and skin Bigfoot's dick and make a fucking hat out of it, but I would like to know that I could.
I remember we
If
did,
opportunity arose, dick hat.
I did do like some hand sewing stuff when I was a kid.
Yeah, I got a mean stitch,
Oh, yeah.
but I want to be able to like
You ever do
form
leather?
patterns.
Like leather and shit? That's some tough stuff.
Yeah, no. I did stamping and like wood burning.
Yeah.
Like leather stamping tools I had once, but not stitching.
Oh, okay.
I wish.
Yeah, man, that's tough on the fingers though. Your hands be cramping out. You're like, I gotta finish this.
It looks brutal. It looks brutal.
I think I was only in grade school, so.
I think that's kind of one of those things that's on the bucket list, though. It's like I want to have like a forge, like a small forge, and maybe learn how to make my own knives,
Yeah.
or even I don't know, just anything metal, tongs.
I mean, you can make a knife out of almost any metal nowadays. People do
So, and then do some stitching, some sewing.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe sew a hot air balloon so that somebody can shoot it out of the air.
Yeah. Or you could do like beading too. Beading's pretty fucking sick.
Beading would be sick. I've seen some people do some impressive things.
Oh yeah. And then they kind of do it as a side gig too. So like working and stuff.
That's
too.
another thing. I've seen some fucking flash stuff come out of the jail system when they've been doing the beats in there.
Yeah.
When they actually let them have the materials and time.
Absolutely.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Amazing stuff.
Oh yeah. I mean, they just need to realize that they got to put their minds to something more productive, and that's it's awesome that they can.
Well,
Like,
it's nice to have the opportunity to have your mind taken off of things, you know. Otherwise, it's the same, the old adage, idle hands, idle mind, it's dangerous.
absolutely.
Michelle Pfeiffer said it best when she said, fuck all that. You know? I think that was her.
Yeah, it might have been, or Mike Tyson. Why I sound like Hitler when I said
I
that?
don't know, don't hit me, Mike. Like, you're not challenging him.
man.
Don't come out of retirement for this. You're good.
Oh man, hit you with one of those boobies.
You got some nice ass kitties, dog. Even still, I wouldn't fuck about with Mike Tyson. No, I'd catch you, catch me running.
Hell yeah.
Full speed in the opposite. I don't play. Who's the one calling him out? That Logan Paul fella?
Yeah, I think him or Jake Paul.
Either one of them's gonna fight.
Yeah, I think it's Jake Paul that was talking about that. You never been Logan too, I guess.
I'll probably get some snacks. Check it out. Maybe get like some potted meats.
Smoking dinner.
Shit. Broccoli by the side. I'll show you what I do with my liver.
I don't know, I always felt more comfortable like the wood chairs. Oh yeah, that should be this. But yeah, a little tight. But I don't know, like I always like those wooden chairs over like some of the more modern chairs. It just feels like more comfortable for whatever reason. I think, but I'm also weirdo, you know?
Over the modern chairs.
Yeah, like, just straight wood as opposed to padded or like this.
Oh yeah. No, the old style, they had it right because they put them at the proper angle without planning on having any fucking padding.
Oh, yeah. I could fall asleep in a fucking wood chair, but I used to sleep on the floor and it was like, it was like an old bar, so they tore down the bar. So it was like slightly elevated compared to the rest of the basement by like 6 inches with just wood. And they just put it just had like old carpet on there, or like a rug.
That'd be slick though.
It was pretty cool because,
You ever have like a pool table?
yeah, my parents got a pool table when we were kids. It was pretty cool.
Do they let you use it?
Not at first, because we would scratch the
That's what I'm thinking. Like, if there was ever something nice, like you couldn't.
or we would grab the balls and throw them at him, and then they'd get pissed because whatever. because you could break the balls or whatever.
Yeah, miraculously. I mean, I've seen it done, but you're not going to do it unless you try really hard or you really fucking have shit luck.
Right. But we would have little tournaments, just have free shot and stuff like that.
We set up little trick shots?
Yeah, because my aunt and those guys, most of our family, they played pool all the time too. They were like pool sharks. It was pretty cool, but I never was that good at pool myself. Not like those guys, because when I play with my cousin there, and he'd explain it like mathematics, and this dude hated school, right? So it's the craziest thing. That's the one thing you probably took from school.
Well, and it's weird, what it takes to get somebody to embrace algebra and geometry and shit like that. It's like angles. It's like all of a sudden they can't relate to it in numbers, but they can in pool.
Yeah, but
so I think when people struggle in school, you got to show them different things. Mm-hmm. My mom was good at pool, but not when she was sober. Mm-hmm. She would hustle people because they buy her drinks.
Mm-hmm. Right. That's probably the only time I was drinking too, was playing pool.
And then she'd start beating them at pool, and it would upset them because she was a small white woman.
And the girls aren't supposed to be good at pool,
And she was really pretty good. And she's French Canadian, so there was some trash talk in there. I'm not gonna lie, my mom could heckle.
Yeah, I bet.
Road rage like a motherfucker too.
I think that's everybody's mom though, huh? Yeah, maybe not. Just get all pissy.
I know some people's moms that are weirdly angelic, and it pisses me off.
Yeah.
Or you just want to throw something at them. Just to hear them cuss.
You fucking bastard.
Go up to them and step on their foot or something and see if they say fuck. If anything.
Yeah.
But usually ow, why'd you it's what? It's not even a human reaction. You're supposed to cuss. Even before you know what a cuss word is, you say a cuss word.
Right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's almost pre-programmed in you, but it starts at an early age.
It's like a dog yelping. You would say fuck.
Bastard. My son says swear words.
Bastard.
It's man, I gotta really watch my language.
I'm horrible. It's too late. I just have to teach my kids how to use it for not evil.
Right. Or just unnecessarily, I guess.
You know what my girlfriend's kid said to me today?
What's that?
She said, you should be an actor.
You should be an actor? Why?
In one of those roles where they need a tall person that doesn't talk very much. She said has very few lines. And I was like, what? And she's like, maybe you could just be a voice actor instead. I was like, oh, so I'm good as far as my height and my voice, but it's until my face is in the movie. She's like, yeah, you can't. Yeah.
It's fucked up.
Yeah. But that's childish honesty, It's don't show your face around here.
Where's that bag at? I forgot you were asking
right.
about this.
I was asking about
That's harsh though. I mean, they're harshfully honest, I guess.
That's why I wear this fake beard.
This fake beard. I glued on each hair.
It did. This is 3.5 years worth of back hair I've been saving up. It's not even my back hair. Just been shaving it, catching it at the fucking gym when they shave. I want to make sure it was all man's hair, that's all. It's got to be macho.
Needed some growth hormones in there too. God, get that HGH on.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, yeah. Ew. Okay. Thank you. Should got some water.
It's good, right?
Heck yeah. Big old kick, too.
Big old kick, he says. Sounds like some hillbilly jargon. Ooh, got a big old kick, boy. I hate to see his belt buckle not shining.
Yeehaw!
Like a jacuzzi.
Yeah.
Lemon Opterix.
Dude, that's gonna take forever to upload, probably too.
I know. My shit, I don't know. It's gonna be a good look, though.
Heck yeah.
I'll probably edit maybe some
I think that's what I'm gonna do too. I have that for like deleted scenes.
Yeah, behind the scenes version.
Hell yeah.
2 different.
Those fuckers never hit
3,
us up.
2,
Yeah,
1.
3, 2, 1.
Did they?
No.
Oh.
10 o'clock already too. Holy fuck, time flying by, man.
It's been a lovely night in Minnesota.
Fuck yeah.
We're just thankful it's above 0, barely. Is it above 0? It's still above 0. I think it's like 7 degrees.
Should be, but fucking heater broke, son of a bitch. Fuck you, hot dog. That's what that fucker's going.
Oh, I see it now. I thought you had a weird, like a
Weird nickname for it.
pet name. Why is it in overdrive?
Oh.
Because you said, fuck you, hot dog. I got all angry.
Right.
Don't talk about my dog. Boy, you missing it. I'm missing my dog like that. Waiting in the room. Oh, I can see my breath.
Sorry.
It's all good.
Oh man. Yeah, it's pretty fucking cold.
That's for fucking Minnesota, though. That's what we do in Minnesota.
Right.
You know, we're out here in the elements. This is fucking raw shit.
Hell yeah.
Podcast in its purest form.
Right.
What do you guys do? Some people sit on frozen lakes. We'll hang out in the garage.
Talk shit.
Talk shit.
Eric, you smell like shit.
Eric!
Eric's the butt. Yeah.
See you at work.
You dirty animals. Oh man.
Do you remember Hogwarts?
The Harry Potter place.
Yeah, I want to go there.
Yeah.
Is that place still open?
I don't know. Fucking problem with the audio apparently. But I don't know. I would suppose it was.
I want to experience wizardry.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sounds exciting.
You can with the new video game coming out.
Oh,
Hogwarts Academy or whatever it's called.
available on all platforms?
Yeah.
Shit.
Including PC.
Oh, I have a PC. I'm going to get one, though.
Excuse me. You're gonna check that game out? I'm not gonna check it out, but
No, probably not.
I wasn't much like a Harry Potter fan myself growing up.
I didn't read the books or anything.
I watched the movies because my mom made us go watch movies together as a family to bond.
Like at the theater? You got to see them at the theater?
Yep.
I don't think I saw any of them in the theater. I think I waited and watched like them in bulk on DVD, like 3 at a time.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it.
Nice.
I liked them. I enjoyed them, but I don't think I was in it enough to go like wait in line at the theater opening night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were because it was like a brand new mall, so everybody wanted to go. So that's why my parents wanted to go. So
Oh, I suppose.
we have to watch it together though. So, but I mean, it was cool. It was a big ass movie theater. Even for like school, they took us there. It's like a fucking class trip. And
Shit,
shit.
yeah.
They were like, "Oh, let's go to the mall."
Dude, that'd be a great class trip. Go to the mall.
Yeah, they took like the whole school. Dude, it was like, I bet you those workers hated us.
Did they have Orange Julius?
There's Julius. I think they did.
I loved Orange Julius with an egg in it.
Yeah, they had some dope ass arcade in there and shit. It was like a pretty big deal down there in the cities where, you know.
Arcades used to be so much better.
Yeah.
Now it's like they're always broken. They don't give you no fucking tickets. They got sticky bits.
Yeah. You
You
can't
know
win
what I
no
mean?
prizes. You only can pay for them.
Right.
Oh man. We had like a circus pizza. That was before like Chuck E. Cheese for us. That was pretty cool. They had like the Simpsons game that I'd always just play. The arcade
Like
Simpsons
when you
game.
can play Bart Simpson, he hit you with the skateboard.
Yep, that thing was
yes.
sick.
Yes.
Used to every time we go there, like we're going there playing fucking like 2-3 players or something, you know.
Oh, that was the greatest.
Or some random like, hey bro, you want to jump on? He's like, I'll jump on. Yeah.
3 quarters.
Yeah. Hurry up.
We had that one. What did we play? Like Street Fighter.
That was pretty fun.
Street Fighter Alpha was probably like the big one. Because we only had 2 games at a time in the 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
And Street Fighter Alpha was probably like the long-winded one. It was in there for probably 2 years.
Yeah.
It was, got a lot of play. I like that one.
Get heart broke. Which machine broke your heart when it left?
So, in the town that I grew up in Idaho Springs, there was a Dairy Queen,
Yeah.
and it had this tabletop, like Pac-Man game. So it was like a glass top, and there was like a TV screen in it. So you eat your foot-long hot dogs, and you had like a roller ball, and you would roll the direction you wanted Pac-Man to go.
Yeah.
And that was like the coolest, oldest game, but it was always clean, and it only took ever 1 quarter, not this 75 cents piece of shit, 4 tokens for 1 fucking yay, but it just had the roller ball. And I would go there and get a foot-long hot dog and a cola and play this fucking game. And that was like, that was heaven to me as a kid. I loved it. I fucking loved it.
We used to go, my mom used to go to Hinckley, so we'd have to, when I got old enough, she's like, you just go play in the arcade, we're going gamble or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
So after the buffet, because everybody just go to buffet and shit, and they just like, you guys go there, we're gonna go gamble or whatever. My brother, they had like a place called Kids Quest. My little brother had to go in there, they had like a little basketball hoop and shit.
Oh, yeah.
And I had to go into the fucking other one because I was always too old or too big. So they didn't believe me, but they thought it was my age. So they were like, "Oh,
there's no way you're fucking 7."
Right? So I had to hang out with the older kids all the time, right? So I was like,
"Aw, poor guy."
Wasn't too bad.
I feel bad for you, dude.
Yeah, until they got older and then they moved out and stuff. Then it was just me. But like, unless some cousins were there, you know. Sometimes when they didn't, sometimes they didn't go to ceremony, so they wouldn't travel with us. Because sometimes we'd travel in packs or whatever, but not always, because they didn't, they stopped going to a certain ceremony or whatever, so we'd only see them if we had to go Pipestone and stuff like that, or Sundance and whatever, or whatever powwows you see them at, you know, so then you can cause some trouble with them, you know, do some dumb shit, but it's pretty cool. I don't know.
It's gotta be a cool thing though, to have powwows. You know, because to me I think of it kind of like a family reunion, like a get together. We're all there for a sweet ass reason.
Yeah.
We didn't have a whole lot of shit where I grew up. We had a gold rush days where they celebrate being a crazy drunken miner.
Yeah.
Yeah, just run around and drink a bunch and have pickaxes and shit.
Yeah.
It wasn't quite like that, but yeah, there wasn't a whole lot culturally, I think, going on where I grew up. It was just really a lot of tourists, which is good. You know, that's the industry. It was the backbone of
society
where I lived. You know, it kept us all fed and shit.
Right.
But we didn't have a whole lot of cool stuff. We were kind of all just into our own thing, and
but
life was really fast, though.
Yeah.
You know, we were always looking for the bigger, better thing. That's why drugs got harder. You know, people snowboarded harder, they're skating crazier. You're up later. You know, you're pushing yourself. You just got bored.
Right, because when you get older, you kind of lose your imagination, and people turn to drugs, and that they think that's enhancing their imagination sometimes. You know, it's hard to explain. I think was for me as well. It was I thought I was getting older, and you lose that childhood touch. So through some of those highs, you're oh man, I got my imagination back, even if for just a couple hours or some shit like that.
Oh yeah, no, I agree 100% because I've even said it, times you've gotten high or whatever, and you say it's for to spark ideas, or you know, to get your creativity going.
Right.
Is it a cop out? Maybe, you know, but you feel that way. Is it a placebo?
Effect,
I don't know, but use it for what it is. But yeah, it's the same thing, you know. It gets to a point where you stop using your imagination, and I think you kind of have to up your game with drugs, and it gets rough, and you got to be careful.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta just take a step back and live more humble, appreciate simple shit.
And
unplug.
Sometimes it's turning those ideas into actions instead too, you know, or something like that. Because sometimes just thinking about it isn't going to make that happen, you know. And don't get stuck into just thinking about it. I don't know. it's a tough one because I think we all fall into that too.
Yeah, it's important to go camping with less than adequate gear. You know what I mean? It's important to go like out in the canoe with the uncle whose name is Wilderness, and then have to jump out of the canoe with your cousins and push him through the marsh while he stays in it. It's important to have these experiences and to be outdoors doing them, having some fun.
Oh yeah, like
Maybe not in Minnesota where it's like 40 below and you could fucking die, but it's okay to be a little cold every once in a while. It's not gonna fucking kill you.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's just fun to be doing something anyways, you know, even if it is cold. So sometimes.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah. It's, I don't know. We had cool. I was a city Indian, so I guess we didn't grow up as much as like up north here. For us, up north, and it was more like a town, you know, like a city for us. So I don't know. It's hard to explain. And then you like come up here, and then you had to like listen to those uncles. Like we call them uncles.
Yeah, but they're not.
Yeah,
you got like 27 fucking uncles.
Yeah, you know, but you know, you treat them like that because family's not about blood. It's about, you know, being bonded and sharing those experience with those people. You know,
It takes a village.
Yep. Like my cousin that I've been talking to lately, we're not cousins by blood, but you know, we grew up like cousins, like bros and stuff like
I've
that.
got a lot of cousins, a lot of brothers, a lot of sisters, a lot of fam.
But yeah,
A lot of fam. Or like, you know, like in the family, cousins that were once related by marriage, but if those marriages, you know, dissolved or whatever, they're still cousins. You still call them cousins.
hell yeah,
Like the family ties are still there.
yeah. You just
Unless they're cocksuckers.
unless you didn't know them too long, like.
Well, yeah,
But that's
it's like
what
whatever. But you never know. You might be the one that they're happy to be done with. Like, that fucker's out. We're not to deal with that fucking guy anymore. Bastard.
Yeah, you never know. So
Could be the one.
I might be in some cases.
Not with that hair, dude. You're everyone's favorite.
I remember I dated this one chick in high school once for like a day, and like I broke up with her. We went to the movies. It might have been like a week, but like broke up with her. I didn't want to, you know, pull out any feelings if you don't really care for the person. So I was a nice guy like that, right? So.
Oh yeah, sound like a fucking sweetheart.
She was like real close with this counselor, so this counselor fucking hated me after that. I'm like, good morning. She's like, shut the fuck up or something.
Oh.
She'd say some shit like that. I'm like, I'm just gonna ignore this lady because she's an old native lady, right? I'm not gonna say her name, but I was like, oh, whatever.
And you pissed off the village.
I was like, at least I didn't like do a deed and then like leave her there or some shit like that.
Right, you could have been worse.
Like I stayed friends with this chick, and I'm still kind of friends with her sometimes. I used to talk to her about stuff, personal stuff, you know, and you know, I'm glad to help anybody like that you know, even made friends with at all. And I've been lucky enough to have some friends like that too in some of my moments. So like, oh man, hell yeah. But it's, I don't know.
I've had some friends like you meet through the weirdest circumstances. Some of like your best friends are people that you wind up like fighting. Mm-hmm. You know, people that you boxed at one point in time or that you've hated.
Yeah.
You know, people that have hated you.
Because you had a difference, but then you end up like, you got over it and it made you guys
Yeah,
stronger.
and then you just realize like all the while it was just that neighbor kid who was talking trash in betwixt both y'all. Just to get you pissed off because he was fucking really shady.
And you just want to see people fight.
Yeah. Son of a bitch.
Oh yeah, but you know, sometimes you need those people too to help you see those people. You know,
I believe they call them haters, and they are celebrated in most tribes.
most tribes.
Yeah, there's, you know, haters in every culture.
Right.
You gotta respect what they do, and that makes you work harder.
Hell yeah. And I don't know.
Or curl up under the desk and cry.
Help you open your eyes up too. Definitely crying sometimes, but you know, you learn to avoid those people too, as well. So, oh yeah.
I don't cry as much anymore in public. No, I mean I try to turn like so as not to embarrass you.
I do that when I'm driving by myself going home.
Like all my favorite jams come on.
Turn on some Britney Spears.
Now that's what I call music 17.
Yeah, and then it's always like songs that remind you of something too, you know? You're like, fuck you, son. Or remind you of someone or some shit like that?
It's always the soundtrack to the She's All That.
She's all that? Oh, man.
I die inside.
Yeah.
Every time I die inside.
Mine used to be like some country song. I used to hate country. And now it's like, I don't mind it too much nowadays, but, you know, I guess that depends on what you call country, too, so.
I've noticed that about you. You're a little bit country.
Country.
I don't mean that as a bad thing. I just
Yeah.
don't mean that as a good thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Slapping me, but backhanded. It's alright.
I'm gonna hit myself.
Bam.
Camouflage.
Damn. Oh, man. Yeah.
Oh man, good stuff.
Okay. I appreciate you coming out, though, bro. I appreciate it.
Yeah, dude. Thanks for having me out. I always love coming over here, getting out of the house. It's always nice
Hell yeah.
coming over, seeing everybody out there. Like I don't know what most of them look like, except for that one right there. I know what that guy looks like, and he's watching every fucking time.
Grizzly Adams.
Well,
I need a beard like that, though.
sizing me up for the beard. Like we're gonna have the beard off.
No, I just shaved today. Except for that little baby patch.
There's nothing weirder than two mustaches connecting in the dark.
Let's go practice some
Until
Brazilian
they spark.
Jiu-Jitsu. That's what we call it nowadays.
The dancing,
Rear naked choke. Let's
the
go.
dancing kiss. What? Brazilian
Yes, we
jiu-jitsu.
can keep our clothes on when we do that choke. That's good. Oh, man. Oh, no, we got to do it in shorts.
It is almost Speedo season.
Oh, man.
It's about to hit 40 degrees. Finally, when the weather breaks here in Minnesota,
Hell yeah.
it'll be Skinnesota.
Oh, man.
That was gay. Loved it. Yeah, let's wrap it up.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for having us out. Thanks for tuning
That
in.
was nice. Yeah. See you guys.
Check us out, The Gravy Nail.
Yeah. And as always, Cloud Slayer 53 here. We're coming up with that new project with the Gewliginz. It kind of sounds like the Gewliginz, but we go with that.
Only when I'm involved.
Well, I'll post the name on the screen here. We're gonna be doing like ghost adventures, hunting like urban legend lores, like local urban legend lores, I suppose we can call it that, because we have a bunch of like cultural things tied into like, you know, stories why people look for, you know, like Bigfoot and various creatures like that around our neck of the woods.
We have a rich history up here, and we just want to kind of dive into it on the fun and serious note at the same time. Like
Yep.
cryptozoology, all that stuff. Like I don't know, and I'm trying to find out.
Yeah,
I'm curious as fuck.
I'm just a big dummy looking for cornbread, all right? At the end. Oh man.
Love you guys.
Love you guys. See you.